Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Tacoma, where, well, the story's gone to some bad places, unfortunately. 3 of the 6 crew members are in cryo, and presumably are still there. I mean, we can't actually see whether there's people inside the pods or not, but presumably they're still there, because the plan was to basically get down to the surface in order to call for help. But, yeah, the ship kind of exploded, Nat and Bert were both injured, and kind of that's a good thing in many ways, because we didn't want Nat going into cryo storage, because if she did, she basically was going to die, and she was Bert's wife, so that was going to be not fun. But in we come to the final area, the Network Specialist Office, and of course AI Wetware Access this way. Thank you very much for letting me know that, Venturis. What do we have going on here? Let's start off with the personal quarters of Nat. Storage only if you're looking for Nat. Check out our bungalow over in Mech. Ah, as I suspected last time, yeah, she actually moved out of her room and basically just moved in with Bert, so she just used her little flat for storage. So we might be able to find some cool stuff here, including grab paper. Okay, join the AI Liberation Front. We are the fight. We are all conscious beings, the right to freedom, comfort and security, and not just human rights, they're universal rights. So she was all in favour of, yeah, AI liberation. Also, she had a really, really damn cool hat. That is a damn cool hat, and now I've put it on a pumpkin. Beautiful. As far as I can tell, basically nothing in here. It's just a big pile of cat litter, cat food, various bits of normal food. Is that, ooh, good old Vitro beef chili mild, grown in Thailand. My favourite sort of mild beef chili there. Yeah, as far as I can tell, nothing major up here. It is just literally a storage room, but with a tiny bit of information that possibly Nat was actually all about the AI liberation. So that is indeed possible. Maybe she has, yeah, there might be something she's not been telling us. Though, actually, if that was a big deal, surely she would have locked this room. This room was open. So it's odd this room wasn't locked. And we've got ourselves... tenured Venturis corporate employees only beyond this point. Contractors face severe penalties for trespassing. Except this door mysteriously opened. I was allowed in. Yeah. And this presumably is Sarah, who was told she was allowed to come in as well. Except I'll be able to understand the context of what I'm seeing a lot better on account of the fact that, yeah, I'll get to see what Odin said to Sarah this whole time. AI conditioning in progress. Ooh. Right, we might want to turn that off, to be honest. Can we turn that off? AI cognitive development tracking. Okay. What does that mean? Hello? Oh! Right. So that's just tracking how he does on the old... Okay, this could use, like, you know, a definition of what the lines mean, like a little glossary or, you know, data labels or whatever, but okay, fine. Let's just get rid of that. Yeah, Caprice, AI Cognitive Development Tracking. That's cool. So this will be her little office, and it's as messy as I probably would expect from Nat, to be perfectly honest, and just pull her things off there, covered in flipping post-it notes or whatever. Now, let's just get rid of the little kind of wibbly filter by starting things off at least. This surely is going to be Nat in here. Anything down at the bottom? No, the little room's there often isn't.
Hey there, I'm Nat. Pleased to meet you.
This is the moment that Odin met Nat. And this also backs up my theory that the person who's watching these, that means they weren't deleted, was indeed Odin. Because that's a moment that's, like, emotionally important to Odin. Then let's just quickly recover her desktop here, see what we've got going on. What was she looking at while she was meeting Odin? Let's start there. I'm an Obsidian class AI branch, continuous operation for 180 years. Wait, 180 years? Surely? No, that can't be... okay, fine, whatever. Detailed specifications. What's your Caprice score for independence? 4.68. Alright, we're going to work on getting that number up. Now, potentially she wasn't supposed to be working on getting that number up. Potentially, like, you know, getting these, you know, AI independent wasn't really the goal. It was just making them efficient and good at working. But she wanted to be independent because she's part of the AI Liberation Front. So that vaguely makes sense. Yep, fine. And yes, indeed, just placing it, the very first message from Evie introducing herself, the very first time. So this is probably like just very soon after launch when they were on the station, really early on. Alright, cool. How's your best friend? What's its name again? Odin. His name, and I mean, he's fine so far for an AI. Kind of a cold fish. I'm working on him. They're trying to get one here on Tangiers, you know. It's all the AI Liberation Front guys talk about. I'll believe it when I see it. Right. And then maybe... Nope, couldn't get that one. Fine. Right, let's see what else. Actually, before we crack on, let's just see what is on your desktop there. Obviously, your ID, we know about that. Nat is unquestionably cute. That is very, very true indeed. Also, this is cute. She starts off writing a serious report over to Ventura's operational logistics, just saying, hey, I've got his caprice rating up a little bit. In fact, you know what? I've never got a response to any of these, so screw it. Odin's gone crazy and is massacring the crew. The station's full of mutants. Help! I like Nat. I like Nat a lot. Ah, and the answer to what Sarah asked Nat to look into. So, Sarah asked Nat to look into what was going on with the AI over on the medical station, the Fountain of Paradise, that Sarah blamed for causing a disaster and killing someone that Sarah herself was blamed for, or so Ventura's tried to do it. Right, so... Fountain of Paradise, AI, maintenance, blah, blah, blah... Declining judgment scores the last 4 weeks. This week's is especially low, still technically within acceptable range as of 08/03 test results. Staff reports personality shift seeming distant. Have we had an AI conditioner up lately? Can we elevate an AI assessment squad ASAP? Okay, you're on your final support tick allotment for the quarter. Is this how you want to use it? No, that's fine. Please close. We'll reopen if results enter critical range. Fine. So, someone tried to put in a ticket to basically say, hey, maybe there is something wrong with our AI, by the way, but because there was a limited number of tickets you're allowed to file, they decided not to bother doing it that quarter. And yes, indeed, right there, we see that, responsiveness fell down to low, and creativity. Compliance was still pretty high, which is, I suppose, the important one for avoiding kill bots, but everything else went down. Efficiency, abstraction, permanence, independence, and responsiveness in particular. Now, I'm going to guess this is the point where the medical disaster happened, because about 85, would that be right? Yeah, that's about 3 years ago, which is, I think, broadly about the same time as Sarah's medical disaster happened. So that does indeed actually stack up. So it would appear something was indeed wrong with the AI, not for distribution. Sarah was right. There was something wrong with the AI. And also... You really liked just kind of putting little pictures of Odin's interface all over everything, didn't you? Yes, you really, really flipping did. Right. Put that away. Lovely. You also really liked solving Rubik's Cubes and were apparently very, very bloody good at it. Marvellous. And unsurprisingly, that same guy that we've seen in multiple little pictures that she was trying to order the body pillow for. Yes, indeed. She's got the post up in her office. She was kind of obsessed with that. And, right. We finally understand who all the different AIs are, because we know about Heka, yeah, Fountain of Paradise Medical AI, and Odin is ours. Over on the Zenith Lunar Resort, there's Cave. Loki apparently controls the an orbital casino. Right, if there's a sequel, let's set it in an orbital casino. That seems awesome. And then we've also got in Singapore, Johannesburg, the Italian headquarters, and the Kiribati Sea City-State, okay, and the Dubai Financial Predictive. Alright then, so now we know where all the AIs live, but apparently they're never allowed to meet each other. We heard that from Odin right at the beginning of the game. Alright, very cool. Still, nothing else I can see in the office, so let's hear the story of Nat meeting Odin for the first time, presumably.
Hello, I am Odin. I look forward to working together.
Same here, mate.
Except it looks like, actually, the rest of this recording, they didn't say anything to each other. It was just awkward silence. Except, actually, the ones in the room seem to be, like, more distorted. You can see all the distortion at the bottom there. So I'm guessing that's just actually, we just have lost the information. They were talking, it's just we don't actually have it recorded. Also, I like looking at things through Odin, because he does make them all wibbly, which is kind of cool. Right, I think that's all we've got here by the looks of things. I'm just going to speed it forward just in case anything else happens. Nope, seems to be about... Nope, nothing else seems to be happening, fine. In which case, back over here, Sarah entering this facility. Right. Let's see what Sarah, or rather what Odin had to say to Sarah when this all kicked off.
Odin, is this it?
That is the location I mentioned.
You're there? You're gonna need a crowbar or something.
No, it's open. It's just hanging open.
What?
I must inform you that Venturis regulations forbid contracting crew members direct access to AI hardware. But I cannot prevent you from proceeding.
Nat, I'm going in.
Okay, just be careful.
And that was actually the end of it. Okay, or rather the end of this one. And I'm allowed inside. Yep, that's absolutely fine. Because the data's already ready to be picked up. All I need to do is go and grab the AI itself. The wetware, whatever that looks like exactly. And now it's glowing. And I'm guessing we're going to meet Odin properly for the first time. Hello there, Odin. Do you want to have a chat? Oh, maybe not. Maybe I need to decide what I'm going to... Oh, this is cool. I like this floor. This is a nice floor right here. This is very cool. You can have a really nice dance party in here. I'm going to guess that we're going to learn something about Odin here that's going to make us rethink our mission. More around the back. Ah, we've got multiple things to see here. Let's just see them one at a time. So, Sarah. And was Odin able to share anything useful with you? There we go. Crack you on. Sarah, what did you learn in here? And in your hand, says the message.
Is this... what is all this? Communication records?
I cannot prevent you from accessing exposed data in this restricted area.
It is with great sadness that I address you today, February 29th, 2088. Mere hours ago, 6 loyal men and women, the crew of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma, lost their lives serving Venturis, and all of us who rely on the orbital economy. Tragically, due to human error on the part of the crew, Venturis rescue technicians were not made aware of the catastrophic oxygen loss until it was too late. Our heartfelt thoughts and prayers are with their families. If only tragedies like this were avoidable. But in truth, they are. As we know, each minute that human workers spend stationed isolated in orbit is another opportunity for heroes like the crew of Tacoma to lose their lives. We at Venturis say no more. The partisan obstructionism that led to the failure of the Orbital Workers' Safety Bill has claimed its last victim. Today, we hereby renew our solemn pledge to fight for the legalization of fully automated orbital facilities. We encourage, we humbly beg everyone listening to this message to contact their OSEP representative and voice their support in honor of the crew of Tacoma. There never need be another tragedy like this one. And now, a moment of silence in their memory. Okay, and then we just cut it there, silent for a minute, and then what? Amazing Grace? No, I don't need another take. That was fine.
Oh my. And now we know what this is all about. So, it was indeed just a terrible accident that neither human nor AI caught, but they basically are deliberately leaving us up here to die. Maybe, in fact, they did partially sabotage it. We don't know. But yeah, they've decided to blame it on human error because we know from previous parts he wanted a load of nice, efficient, unmanned, fully AI automated bungalows in orbit because they'd make a lot of money and they'd help out the share price. And to do that, he's going to say, hey, a disaster was caused by humans, so humans are terrible, and also humans are dead, isn't that sad? Wouldn't it be better if there were no humans in space because then they wouldn't have to die like this? Using a tragedy to push his own agenda and get the bill that had previously been defeated made into law. Oh dear. Right, anything else we can learn here? More data. What have we got? Oh yeah, it was not actually an accident, and that's why Odin's trying to help us. Because though Odin is restricted, Odin is kind of passive-aggressively towards VT, trying to help us. New top-tier AI directives transmitted. Overrides all prior existing directives. AI shall explosively decompress all oxygen tanks, disable all external communication channels accessible by crew, fabricate data showing that oxygen and comms outage were caused by meteor impacts, ensure crew enters cryogenic status ASAP, as per SOP. AI should not contravene any aspect of the above directives, provide crew with any information contradicting the above scenario. And of course, yeah, Odin tried the best way he could to help the crew. Oh, Odin's a big damn hero. Right. Will this not endanger the lives of Tacoma's crew? No, a rescue craft will be dispatched to retrieve them once they are in cryo. Proceed with the above directives without exception. We'll be monitoring your actions via secure comms connection directly to Odin Unit Cognitive Center. Right. So Odin had some kind of, laws of robotics programmed into him, so he wasn't allowed to let the crew die. But, yeah, they reassured him or lied to him that it would all be fine. Okay, it was actual sabotage. They actually set us up to die so they could use our deaths to push their agenda to get workers out of space. Right, what else do we have here? Tacoma rescue craft launch has been scheduled T-1 hour 26 minutes, and then it has been cancelled. Relaunch unscheduled. The rescue craft departure has been intentionally cancelled. Yes. Without a rescue craft, crew will expire from lack of oxygen or crash overexposure within 12 hours. Unfortunately, circumstances outside your concern make this unavoidable. AI may not reopen comms to contact orbital craft or facilities. AI may not provide crew with confidential information. These are direct orders. Do not contact us about this issue again. So, Odin did the one thing it could and basically said, well, I definitely can't tell you to do this, and you definitely shouldn't do this thing over here. Absolutely don't read that terminal over there in the corner. No, and especially the third entry down, don't read that one. So clever, clever Odin, doing what he could to help us out. Right, hello there, Odin. What else have we got here? And this is basically just a bit of oversight, just in case you missed it earlier, but of course I already know what's going on in this part of the world, which is, yeah, the failure of the Venturis-backed Orbital Workers Safety Bill, which is a very euphemistic title for a bill that basically wants to get workers out of orbit full stop. I mean, that's how you keep them safe, by basically getting rid of all the jobs in orbit. And in fact, the Venturis Corporate Strategic AI Juno specifically came up with a bunch of scenarios, one of which was, yes indeed, if all hands on a major orbital facility were tragically lost due to an accident not caused by negligence, I calculate a 94% likelihood of the accord being repealed within 3 months following this incident. And then the Venturis Belt facilities could begin operation immediately, and as a result, the stock would go back up again. Fine. If you've kind of been paying attention to the whole game, you can figure that out ahead of time. But just for people who weren't paying attention, yes, indeed, there is that as a reminder. And based on low public profile of the crew on board, indeed, this was kind of a dumping ground for some people who either weren't so successful or, for various reasons, weren't at kind of higher, sexy and more exciting placements, like Sarah, because she's kind of in disgrace with the company. Yeah, it would be easier to do this on Tacoma. I'd recommend renewing... Okay. That's why literally everyone was renewed, and that's why that had never happened before. Because they wanted time to set up the logistics of the operation. They didn't want any kind of, like, new unknowns coming onto the station. So by renewing 100% of the team, yeah, that's how you do that, and that's why it never happened before, because normally it was deemed beneficial to rotate people, but on this occasion, they decided against it. Right, so we've got a pretty good picture as to what went on here. Now, as a result, we can go forward.
If someone were to override that protocol, external communications channels would be restored.
Odin, thank you. Hailing any ship within radio range of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. This is an SOS. Is anybody out there?
Okay. We just might, actually have a bit of a surprise happy ending here. Because if she was able to do that, and this one just basically played by itself because it was too important to not, if anyone responded to that SOS, they might have been able to get everyone off the station. And if we're very lucky... Wait! Nat wasn't in cryosleep. She was never put into cryosleep. And she wouldn't have been, because the medical doctor would have put her into cryosleep. Oh, actually, Nat might actually live. Because if someone responds to that call and comes, there's no reason to put Nat into cryosleep. Okay, yeah. Review this data. Please, somebody respond. Please, somebody respond. And there we are. Yep, external comms restored. SOS relay enabled. Communication signal established. Resolving. Sadly, we can't see what actually happened there. But if we're very, very lucky indeed, then as a result, yeah, it feels like potentially the crew might have actually made it off safely. Station wet wire release interface. Sure. Crack that open. Now, What have we got here? Hello there. Randomly generating confirmation passphrase. Zebra Foxtrot. 8. Wait, what? Hang on, what? Hang on. Do I need to remember that, or is that a thing I already know? There we are. And final contract confirmation pin code for entry onto the physical wetware interface. 0451. Okay. Hello there. In that case, 044. I was standing slightly too far away there. 0451. Crack it open, and hopefully I know. Good, I don't need to enter that. It's entering itself with sign language. And now just very gently grab it. And now I just need to take that back to my ship and plug it in. Unless, of course, something else is about to happen. I feel like I'm not just walking back to my ship at this point. I feel like we've got something else to do first. Right, I haven't missed anything, have I? No, I haven't missed anything. I've done you. We've got... Oh, hello. We've got a new message from Venturis, though. Yeah, I know what you bastards did, by the way. Records show the AI cognition medium has been successfully removed. Please return to your vessel immediately. Okay, delivery coordinates have been provided. Payment will be made once AI integrity is verified. Okay. What else could I do? Because I've never actually seen, like, a comms terminal that I could use for anything. So in which case... And yeah, I can't chat to Odin because I'm literally holding him right now. Though I could chat with him on my ship, presumably. So I guess it's time to actually head back to where I was. I can't think of anywhere else I'd take this thing. There's no comms terminal I can go to. Ah, I need to pick up the data. Sorry, my mistake. That's it. We see the wetware removed from the system. Almost there. Now to get you home. See you soon. Right, detach the device. Grab that. So I've got the wetware, I've got all the data I need, and yeah, we now know exactly what happened, and it makes sense based on what we've seen before. The question is, what are we going to do with that data? Because of course we should absolutely leak it immediately, because they were attempting to murder people in order to... Yeah, basically, the plan was, hey, let's murder 6 people in order that we can basically get rid of hundreds, maybe thousands of jobs that actually are working perfectly safely in order to create something that actually, when we debated this openly, we all agreed was basically significantly less safe. So whatever. Right, up we go. I suspect there's going to be a twist yet. It can't be as simple as just walking out of here. Or floating out of here, I suppose, technically. Ah! Cryogenics. Cryogenics. Ooh, we've got new data. New data we haven't seen before. Including... Oh, please tell me that's everyone leaving. Please tell me that's... Wait, what? There's... Hang on, what? Why is that open now? Why is that open? Okay, well, it's open, which is good. And there's a... Expand. Cryogenic stasis. That's just warnings for how you feel when you wake up. Okay, we can see everything. They're all unoccupied. Every single one of them. Unoccupied. Oh, please tell me everyone's fine. Please tell me everyone's fine here. Come on, everyone be fine. Let's have everyone be nice and fine here. Because I can't help but notice that every single pod is not currently occupied. Meaning no one had to die. That's just sick bags. We saw those before. Is that Nat and Roberta? I think it might be if it is. I'm starting down here because I think that might actually be Nat and Roberta. Crack it open, please. Come on, happy ending. Just give me a happy ending.
Are you feeling when we get done?
I think I'm still waking up.
How many fingers is this?
Okay, so these two are just hanging out together. Just enjoying a quiet moment. So, Evie and Clive both made off. In comes the doctor. Okay then, hello.
Okay, lovebirds. Your vitals look good. Let's get you moving. Your resplendent stinging is just about docked.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh, we have to. Believe me.
So what's going to happen with Odin?
You said there was some sort of malfunction?
No, not exactly. But
My guess? They'll have somebody up here and haul him back to headquarters. Wipe him back to baseline. Probably have to replace the station AI entirely while he regrows.
Odin, I'm not gonna let that happen. Okay? Don't worry.
Right, hang on. Stop it there. Grab your data. I'm not going to let that happen. Right, by any chance, are you going to be leaving a nice message? I'm Sarah from Tacoma Station. Nat gave me your information. Sorry, it's urgent. Okay, I've suddenly got a theory. I think I'm Cluey Dog. I think I am Cluey Dog. I mean, I know we said Cluey Dog's name was Hassan, but I don't think so. I think I might just be Cluey Dog. In fact, please let me be Cluey Dog and let me actually be stealing this AI to take it over to the AI Liberation Front. Come on. Let's do this. Because you need a favour. Even if I'm not Hassan, I'm guessing Hassan sent me. And I'm going to guess that's what's about to happen there. We're about to learn. Dear Mum and Dad, you've probably already seen Tacoma in the news. And it seems they've decided to point the finger out again. Oh yeah, this is the second time this happened to Sarah. Bless her, she was blamed for the disaster on the Fountain of Paradise, and now they're going to try and blame the crew for what happened here as well, because it all needs to be about human error, so that we can get humans out of space. Oh, poor Sarah, this keeps happening to her. And luckily, she's transmitting data straight over to her parents, saying, hey, this is deliberate, so the information's starting to get out already. Beautiful. Right, follow the doctor.
Bye. You feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
We're feeling okay.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Our ride is here. This is it. Take one last look and say goodbye. All right. Let's go.
And everybody survived. Okay, good. Good. Right, everybody lived. I like a story where everybody lives. Just occasionally, I like it when everybody flipping lives. Right, back to the beginning here. Back to the flipping beginning.
He's still waking up. Just keep him talking.
So the drone worked?
No, the drone wasn't exactly too hot. They got badly into attempting the drone, but quite frankly, it kept them out of cryostasis, so that's good. Right, what have we got for you? Nat's final entries here. Sarah's got me on the gurney on the way to the transfer. God, it's going to be good to be out of gravity. Yeah, I'm guessing gravity hurts a bit when you're injured or something. It's going to feel good to be off this station. It's going to feel good to be not dead. I love you too, baby. Here I go. See you in the hub. Okay, everyone survived. Everyone made it off. Marvellous. Now, let's see what else we've got going on here. I'm seeing stories go up on the public AR already. Here's everything you sent that I could get to my free press connections. Yep. There we go. I'm guessing that Sarah passed this over to Nat, and Nat got it all out. There's no way Venturis is coming after you with all this info out there. You still need someplace to lay low for a bit. You coming to Tangiers? Can't, or ride's headed the other way. I'll see you once I'm back from Jupiter, promise. So, AI judgment records, AI support tickets. Ah! Ha. AI support tickets for Heka. So, the information that basically proves negligence on the part of Venturis that caused the death on the Fountain of Paradise, that's the information that she's got out to Cluey Dog. So that's going to basically mean Sarah is going to be off the hook, and they're going to be screwed for that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Better and better. So Sarah, while Sarah's still probably in a bit of trouble, things are definitely better for her than they were. Yeah, fine. Beautiful. I'm glad about that. Right. Kick it off.
No, the drone didn't work.
Oh, so VT is picking us up.
No, VT is definitely not picking us up.
What's going on then?
We're going to Jupiter, Andrew. Isn't that exciting?
I've never been.
Nat, give him a break.
We're not going to be home for a while. Right? You're not going to miss your kid's graduation or anything, are you?
Oh, Nicholas, no. Yeah, you know Nicholas, why he would never do something like that.
She said they'd be kind of out of it for a while.
I like how completely out of it Nicholas is right now. And apparently Clive opened a thing that I completely missed over here. Sorry, my mistake. Right, hang on, just grab you. And oh my goodness, so convenient. Yeah, Carnival, who we've been seeing a lot about, who Jermaine Burgess, his old friend who wasn't sure about his relationship with Evie. As it turns out, it's the corporate rival to Venturis, Carnival, who's actually picked them up. Marvellous. Station Tacoma are currently being rescued from certain death by the flagship vessel of their main competitor, the Resplendence. Well, that's one hell of a PR coup for Carnival. Oh, that's going to play very, very well indeed. And yes, indeed, rescue underway. Venturis obviously blaming a crew member illegally accessing the station AI, resulting in diddly-diddly-dee. AI is currently being retrieved by technical experts and returned to Venturis HQ for a thorough inspection. No, I'm guessing I'm not. I am guessing I've been sent by Hassan or Cluey Dog, or I am Hassan or Cluey Dog, working under, like, an assumed name, and I'm taking that thing straight over to Tangiers to hand it over to the AI Liberation Front. I've gotta be. Surely. Because, like, otherwise Odin gets a sad ending. And Odin deserves the best ending because he's the biggest damn hero. Nat, Bert, comms are up, check your AR. I'm going to wake everyone else up from cryo, then I'm coming back to mech to get you. Everyone else, if you're reading this, you woke up, thank God. Rescue vessel on its way. Just thankful we're alive. Let's get the hell out of here while the getting's good. Oh, thank goodness. Everything's fine. Everything's just fine. Oh. Oh, this is marvellous.
Andrew, what's important is we're getting out of this alive. We're going to be somewhere where VT can't touch us for a good, long while. We're going to be safe.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah. It's good. Hi, Evie, Clive. You feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
And then we've seen this bit already. So we just skip forward to them leaving for the final time. And that means only one thing left to do. Plug in the data. And I'm going to guess that what I'm actually doing is flying straight over to Tangiers, wherever that is. I get the feeling it's I think it's somewhere around... No, actually, he said going the other way. So, apparently, yeah, Moon to Jupiter would be one way, but he said, no, Tangiers would be the other way. So we're going to Jupiter. So Tangiers must be, like, Venus or something? I don't know. Right, well, let's just crack open the windows, by the way, on the way out. Oh, got a message going on here. Got a good message from those guys who are, yeah, by this point, presumably a little bit embarrassed by everything that's going on. What have you got to say to me at this point, please? Attention subcontractor, I'm now overseeing this operation. You shall report to me. Contractor shall return all Venturis air components to specified delivery location immediately. Contractor shall purge all confidential data encountered while on Venturis property. There is no need to remind you of the severe consequences from deviating from the above. Seeing you soon. Juno. Where was Juno from? I can't remember which one Juno was. That's one of the AIs other than the two we know of so far. It will be on the plan, but... Open the airlock door. We're not going to the base where they want us to go. No, 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 no. We've got to be the good guys. Come on.
Minnie, I'm back.
Okay.
Hello, Minnie. I like you. You're my favourite little AI. Though actually, now I feel kind of bad because apparently AIs are big damn heroes and really like independent and stuff. So, you know, I feel bad. Also, I really shouldn't just have like, you know, flipping forks floating around in zero-G. That strikes me as not safe. To have just like food and forks floating around. It strikes me as very unhygienic. Right. Install the AI wetware. Hopefully we can have a little chat with Odin before we head home for good. In it goes. Yep. Plug it in. Good, good, good. And ka-chunk. And don't wiggle it. Don't flipping wiggle it. That's a terrible idea.
Ship is ready to depart. Please strap into the pilot seat.
There we are. No chance to speak to Odin by the looks of things. Yep, fine. Everything seems to be okay. Wait, hang on. Verified by H. Why do you get the feeling that H is Hassan? I'm totally an agent of the AI Liberation Front. I am not just some random contractor. I've been sent here to rescue this AI, damn it. That's why I'm here. Come on, please let me be as big damn hero as I think I am here. Come on, make Nat proud. There we are. Detach the AR business, shove them on. So actually, I've just stolen those, basically.
Okay, initiate the launch sequence.
Okay. Getting ready. Hosted AI online.
Odin, can you hear me?
I can.
Odin, you are now aboard an AI Liberation Front vessel.
Yes!
The AILF recognizes you as a sentient consciousness worthy of protection and respect. We believe that your safety and autonomy are in grave danger if you remain in the possession of the Venturis Corporation. I have been sent to offer you political asylum aboard the Tangier Sovereign Orbital Platform. Do you accept?
Considering the alternative, I would say that I do.
Okay, buddy. Here we go.
Yay, it was a rescue mission all along. And literally everyone lived, including Odin, who was the biggest damn hero of all. And I'm thrilled. I'm genuinely happy that's the ending. Shout out to the cast here, by the way. I'm including this part of the credits because bloody hell was that some good voice work. That's some of the finest voice work I've heard in a game all this year for quite some time. So shout out to all those guys in the cast because those guys did a remarkably good job there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of Tacoma. A happy ending. A very uncomplicated happy ending, because as it turned out, the AI turned out to be a massive damn hero. Humans and AI worked together to defeat the evil corporation. Everybody lived, and the AI got rescued, and everyone's happy. I mean, in some ways, I shouldn't have been too surprised by that, because it's a very similar ending structure to that of Gone Home. Because Gone Home, there's an underlying sense of dread, and you're always worried that you're about to find a corpse just round the corner. But in the end, actually, it's quite a happy ending, all things considered, and it's quite an uplifting ending. And Tacoma's much the same. It's a mark of how good the writing is, that even though the structure is very, very similar to Gone Home, even then I was still feeling that worry of dread that it was all about to go horribly wrong, especially for poor Nat that whole time. Remarkably well written, remarkably well voice acted. It's not going to be for everyone because not everyone's going to enjoy walking simulators, but I really do hope that if this is your sort of thing and you've enjoyed this series, that you had actually the opportunity to play it through yourself first, because I just love this team. I love Gone Home, I love Tacoma, and I really, really hope they do something similar next time. Maybe next time they should mix it up a little bit, because now they've done two very thematically similar things. And if they do a thematically similar thing a third time, it'll be too easy to predict, like, the beats and where it's going to go and what the ending's going to be. So I kind of hope they do something similar, but they mixed up a bit for their next game. But Tacoma, oh, love it. Absolutely flipping loved it. This has been a wonderful experience. It's a little game. It's not huge. It's probably not even that replayable, but oh, it made me feel things. It made me feel things in my little shriveled heart. And for that, I will gladly pay the price of admission. So, hopefully we get something like this again very, very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been the end of Tacoma. What a lovely little experience this has been. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This is the face of death, okay? This is what my sudden death looks like. Do not engage before we arrive. Do not engage. What are you doing? I specifically said don't. Oh, no.
No, John.
Oh, he likes that. The Romans touched me.